So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Indian Fresh Produce Industry Excellence Awards. And doctors already with us, along with Mr. Naqvi. Okay, so before we move ahead with the awards, just to ask, how many of you have come from outside Delhi? And I do not mean NCR, not Gurgaon or Ghaziabad, but somewhere from... Oh, quite, of course, ma'am, I know. Of course. That wasn't really obvious, but yes. Okay, so where have you come from? Pune. I think from Gujarat and Maharashtra we have quite some people. Anybody beyond that? Down south? What's your name, sir? Ram. And where are you from? Sri Lanka, I assume, or the bridge? Bangalore. And there's somebody else there. Where are you from, sir? Pune. Okay. I think before we move ahead with the awards, because usually when I host conclaves, I don't see many people being around in the audience for so long. So let's give all of you collectively a huge round of applause, everybody, for your own selves. And your tali bajana dil ke liye acha hota hai. It's good to clap your heart. Also, my mom tells me it fills your karmic bank. The more you clap or give love to somebody, the double you get. So whenever you get a chance, just go along. And I believe I have 2 more minutes to talk with you before we present the awards. So with your permission, Doctor, I have a very small activity to do. Can I do that with all of them? So when I got a call in the morning, yesterday of course, that I was supposed to be a host for you lovely people. And there were fruits and veggies, I'll say vegetables for veggies now, and veggies involved. So there's a very interesting research that tells you whether you like fruits more or vegetables more. And I'm honest here, there's a proven way, scientific way of proving that to you. You want to try that? I don't want anybody to come here while you're sitting, you can do this. Just give me 30 seconds. You want to try that? You want to understand you prefer fruits more or vegetables? Anybody? No. You want to like, chalo karte hain. 1 minute to wahi kar lete hain. Okay, chalo let's try this. Now this is research that I found on Google. I went around, did my research, and I found this, okay? So on the clap of 3, all that I want you to do is just clap once and keep your hand there. Just clap once and keep your hand there, okay? And I'll tell you something very interesting about your own selves. No calling away, no nothing like that. Okay, on the count of 3, let's try this. Jo piche bhi hai. Okay. 1, 2, and... Yeah, keep it there. And clap like this. Like, do not do your regular Bachchan style. No. Fir se karte hain. Many of you missed it. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, and... Now keep your hands there. Keep your hands there. Keep your hands there. Now, how many of you have your left thumb over the right thumb? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... So you're confused, is it? Or you're sure? 7, 8, or backbenchers, approximately 6 of you. Okay. Approximately 14 to 17 of you who have their left thumb over the right. This means you people prefer eating fruits more. Now, how many of you are with your right over the left? 2 to 4, ma'am, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you've got, आपने दोनों में उठा लिया अपना हाथ. अच्छा ठीक है, okay. 15 of you approximately. This means that you people prefer eating veggies more than fruits. Now how many with both of them? Or the maximum of you. Which means you people prefer eating fruits and veggies both. Which also means I was lying, okay? There's nothing like this. Please, eat whatever you want. Aisa kuch nahi hai. But that's a good way of making you prove that you can do anything and believe in anything. And of course, I blame Google for that. Are we ready? Jafar ji? Are we good to go? Okay, and on that happy note, it's time for the Indian Fresh Produce Industry Excellence Awards. But before we move forward, are you ready that you'll give me all your energy for this while we award the winners? Yes, no? इतने हल्के बोलोगे तो कैसे बनेगा? Will you support me? Yes. Lovely. Okay. So the first category is for outstanding contribution in horticulture and floriculture sector. And you have कुछ है आपके पास दिखाने के लिए? मैं announce करूँ? अच्छा कोई. Just to ask, माहौल बनता है. Okay, and the winner is Mr. Bharat Bhojane, VP, Asia Pacific Region, Ekland Marketing Co. of California. Now while he walks up, I have some information on him. Well, his is a company which is a soft fruit berry breeding company located in USA. With Bharat's effort, the company introduced the latest variety of strawberries in India. Well, while the yield level doubled with his efforts, the farmers' income double-folded. And they also introduced various varieties of raspberry and blueberry in the country. Well, also, Bharat has been serving the Indian horticulture and floriculture sector for over 30 years now. Now, let's give him a huge round of applause, though he's working now. Congratulations, Bharat. So, I have information on everybody. I'll also read that out while they walk up. Yes, let's take the center stage. Okay, the next category is young entrepreneur in the banana industry. And this one goes to Mr. Ajikya Takik, Director, Delight Fresh Produce Private Limited. And you know, Ajikya truly defines the quote that you can't turn things around. Well, he's just 24 years old. He finished his graduation in agriculture, BSc, during COVID. And of course, his father is a banana grower, along with many of the farmers, and of course, his father. They all are pretty scared that COVID mein karenge kya? How will they supply those bananas that they've grown in their respective farms and land? You've got to wait. You've got a good, inspiring story, man. Come here. And I won't ask you to talk. I'll do it for you. Don't worry. I'm being paid to do it. Don't worry. You've done your work. Come. Well, so when they didn't know, his father and other farmers, what they had to do with the bananas, he went forward. He requested the district agricultural officials and the admin officials to allow and extend support of travel pass and movement of laborers and vehicles during the lockdown. And you won't believe, well, he launched a company called Delight Fresh Produce Private Limited, and within a few months, they've already supplied more than 200 containers from banana clusters of Solapur and Jalgaon district, Maharashtra. So please give him a big round of applause. Congratulations, my friend, and all the very best to you. Okay, the next award, the category is Women Entrepreneur in Organic Sector. And this one goes to Ms. Archana Singh, Founder, Chairperson, Siddharth Agro Organica. Please give her a huge round of applause. A progressive farmer, homemaker, insurance advisor, she is living the life of her late husband, Mr. Jitendra Bahadur Singh's dream with her small venture, Siddharth Agro Organica, which specializes in pure and naturally harvested organic food products such as exotic vegetables, grains, cooking oils, spices, and honey. You can clap, I'll go along with that, don't worry. Become and sing. With a noble vision to serve people with pure and organic food products which are unadulterated and perfectly healthy for consumption. But Siddharth Agro Organica won 2, that means the first, and of course, 1 second prize in State Flower and Fruit Show at Raj Bhavan, Lucknow, UP in February 2002. Well, furthermore, creating decent employment opportunities for the deprived and marginalized community is one of the core objectives of Siddharth Agro Organica, which makes this startup company a brand with a purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's give Ms. Archana Singh a big round of applause. And with that, we come to our last award, which is a budding entrepreneur in organic products. And this one goes to Ms. Komal Jain, a founder, So Fresh India LLP. Ms. Jain, with an intense passion for farming and cooking, recognized the impact of harmful chemicals used for augmented crop growth on the human body and the environment as well. And all this motivated her to start So Fresh. It operates on the farm to fork concept, where cultivation of organic produce is performed as per the seasons. The team there ensures doorstep deliveries in Delhi NCR. Yes, ma'am has to. Yeah, I'll just finish the sentence and give it to ma'am. I love to talk. The team ensures doorstep deliveries in Delhi NCR and renders nutrition-rich certified organic cold-pressed oils at international levels. And for the left, ma'am will take you forward. Ma'am, please.
Good evening, everybody. I, Kobal Jain, founder, So Fresh India, extend my regards to Fresh India Show and all the honorable dignitaries present. I thank you all for gathering today and honoring me with this award. It is indeed an empowering moment. I thank my family and So Fresh team, So Fresh India team, and above all God for this moment today. I have been into natural organic farming for the last 30 years, a passionate farmer. I did research on back end and saw the entire supply chain is full of food which could lead us towards inviting diseases. As in the market, I knew everything was laden with chemicals and harmful fertilizers. So this could lead to various disorders like hair fall, hormonal imbalances, congestion, digestion problems, dental problems, skin problems, eyesight problems, chronic illnesses like lung infections, cancer, and COVID, and many more can easily attack us. To improve our immunity and be disease-free, we need to have chemical-free, natural, organic food. Now, let me tell you how So Fresh India came into being. I started So Fresh India at the age of 48 with the birth of my grandson 4 years ago, when the first time the doctors prescribed him his first meal, a banana. So it was very easy. When my grandson started having his first banana, we got them straight from the farm. Just plucked them from the banana tree, freshly harvested. Within a few minutes, he started his first nutrient-packed meal. So this is how, with the birth of my grandson, another passionate idea was born of introducing chemical-free organic food to the world, especially to mothers with infants and small children. I thought mothers had no choice but to give them those harmful food every day. The organic stores were not easily accessible at that time, and also people did not trust them if they were really naturally grown. So we started through So Fresh, supplying to them straight from our farm at their doorstep with a few hours of harvesting. People would get their nutrition-packed natural fruits and vegetables. We got our farm certified by the best organic standards like USDA. We at So Fresh are growing the highest quality of fruits and vegetables, especially for infants and small children and senior citizens. We are using age-old techniques of farming, which farmers followed thousands of years ago. Methods like Bijamritam, Jeevamritam, Neemastra, Gaumutra, spray to name a few, basically go back to our roots, which is the need of the hour, especially in today's time when our immunity levels have to be improved to fight against diseases. I tied up with professors from Pusa Institute of Agriculture and learned how to get the highest yield. And from Suhas Kalekarji's website, he is the guru of organic farming, totally natural and chemical-free ways of farming. We make our own green biofertilizers at our farm. We have cows, we make cow dung manure, and we do make neem asra from the neem trees at our farm itself to take care of the pest control. Being an avid traveler, I learned outstanding farming techniques in Iceland, Japan, New Zealand, and mainly from our Indian villages. I believe that what the children start eating with is the most important. This is their building blocks for the development. They get the nutrients from this. So our produce has the highest quality, highest nutrition, and totally zero chemicals. In fact, we invite customers to come and visit our farms and see how each and every tree plant is grown. Today, we are growing nutrition-packed, best quality organic bananas, chiku, papayas, carrots, baby carrots, pumpkin, tomatoes, variety of gourds like ghia, tori, tinda, and many more seasonal fruits and vegetables at a So Fresh farm. We ship directly to mothers and people in Delhi, NCR. And we also have different products like A2 ghee, rose water, apple cider vinegar, cold pressed oils like yellow mustard oil, white sesame oil, coconut oil, almond oil. And we bottle them all at our farm. And we have a good farmers network all around the world, from wherein we get our raw materials and then we take out all the oils and then we do the bottling. So in this way we started working towards a circular economy, benefiting the farmers as they grow all raw material for us, employing women to help us with our work, and finally the main user, the consumer, who gets the most benefited. So we work in a sustainable zero-waste way, working towards women empowerment, cow welfare, zero waste and garbage-free India. Over 11,700 people have been benefited by using our products to date. We get their feedbacks regularly. Today we are present in 3 different countries: India, UAE and UK, and online channels like Amazon, Flipkart and modern trade stores across India and globally. We believe in local for vocal and make in India, promoting what our Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji has proposed. In the near future, we are looking to expand our distribution network in more countries globally and in India. We are also in the process of launching an organic baby kit. Finally, I would like to use a quote by Socrates, the great Indian philosopher and thinker. Food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. I urge all of us here today to join hands and strive towards the betterment of all of us and our people. Let us all take an oath of having the best quality natural food from today. Let us all clap for ourselves. Thank you. Sorry I took a bit long, but then this is all I wanted to say. So I think there's a presentation. We believe in a healthier way of life. With that notion, we are dedicated to promote healthy life practices. Natural chemical-free food directly from the source. Yes.
Hello. Yeah, congratulations, man. We also request all the winners to kindly join us on stage for a group picture, and then you also request Dr. HBC for the closing remarks after that. All the winners quickly please on the stage. And while they're having their group picture, I'd like to once again take this moment to thank our partners for today. Our knowledge partner, Global Agri Systems Private Limited. We acknowledge the support extended by APIDA, the Agricultural and Processed Food Products Exports Development Authority under Ministry of Commerce, Government of India. Our associate partner, Forum of Indian Food Importers, more popularly known as FIFI, and Krishi Jargon. We would also like to thank our lunch partners, Keep It Fresh and Sahyadri Farms. Our key partner, Innoterra. Our registration partners, Adani Agri Fresh. Our silver partner, Crave Equipment Limited. Our memento partners, Washington Apples. Our co-partner, UPL. Our conceptual supporters, Indian Culinary Forum, HPNF, Hospitality Purchasing Managers Forum, Growers Flower Council of India, Crop Care Federation of India, and iFlora. Our international media partners, Your Fresh Distribution Magazine and Pouring Fruit Magazine. And our Indian media partners, Sasha Salam, Telugu Magazine, Aiden Hoti, Agritech India Newspaper, and our online partners, Frockido.com, and our hospitality partners, Welcome Hotel ITC, and telecast partners, Z Business. We're also, while they're having the group pictures of the winners, we meet tomorrow morning sharp at 10 a.m. to start with day 2 of the conference. Don't miss that. It was good to see, I think almost everybody had reached at 10 a.m. in the morning. It was really heartening to see that. And you all stayed till the very end. So thank you. That just gives us more confidence to do this more and more and time again. I think collectively, let's give all the winners a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. This one can be loud. Thank you so much. Thank you, congratulations. Doctor, for the closing remarks, please. Not a problem, sir.
Good evening. First of all, I would like to congratulate the awardee who have done the excellent work. I see a young man doing the excellent export in the banana. I see our sisters, they are doing organic farming. And so that way they are being encouraged here. Morning I have talked in a little detail about the horticulture, and of course I could see that there has been a lot of good discussions with respect to the branding, because once you do the branding it pays you the latter. If you see the history of Amazon, they made much more losses to start with, but they created the brand, and ultimately today it's a buzzword. Amazon has become the buzzword. So that we have to spend not only the giving the advertisement, but also maintaining that you maintain a better quality. Message should go to the market that yes, the produce what you get from the such and such brand that is really good. So that you have to do, and then branding will come. Discussions have been there that importing of the varieties, no doubt, in many of the cases we do allow the import of the varieties. And we have the extreme policies already existing in the Ministry of Agriculture. So you have to apply. And only thing is that you have to assure that you have the post-quarantine system available, and that authority has been given to the various states separately. So if that is available, import of the variety is also not a problem. But let us not import something for the sake of importing. Because many times it happens that even our varieties, we can make it more important, our own varieties. So it is not necessary that always the imported varieties are good. But in some cases, yes, I would say that somewhere the better development has taken place. Even in case of the banana, we have a large number of varieties. But major export across the globe has been in the Grand Land. And so in India, when we brought the Grand Land way back in 1995, I introduced the Grand Land at NRC Banana when I was the director over there. I just taken time, and then then groups of the people, they started producing the tissue culture. And they are the largest producer of the tissue culture banana, and along with them, many of the smaller scale industries also have developed, who produce almost some 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs of the plants, somewhere even some 50, 70 lakhs of plants. But giant groups of the people, they are the largest in the world because they are currently producing 9.5 crores of the plants of the banana. Similarly, if you see the tissue culture also has come in the case of pomegranate. That is the variety developed by us. Whatever we imported the variety in the case of pomegranate, they were not suitable here, which were good in somewhere else, but it was not suitable here. So we developed the varieties. Ganesh was the earlier, but color was not there. Then Arakta was developed, Manjula was developed, and thereafter what you have the most popular varieties which was picked up by the farmer, because it takes little longer time, but it gives the excellent color of the fruits. But still we have some varieties we could see, and in Spain our people had visited, they could see that there are some varieties. But first it has to be brought in and tested that really it is good or not before going for a very large scale. Similarly, you can see in the potato, even if you see that we have developed a large number of varieties which is more popular here. So the question was that we don't have the processing varieties, but now we have also the processing varieties. But if somewhere that it is better than ours is available, we must. But somewhere what happens, even in case of potato, you have the phytophthora resistance is there. If you bring from the Netherlands, they may be susceptible to phytophthora here. So all this aspect has to be seen, and then only we should talk of the import. Of course, in the apple, large number of planting material in the apple has been imported for the even for the Kashmir and even for that. Sometimes they imported the olive. And I told that olive will not perform, but in Rajasthan they imported. I said it is not going to do well here, but they imported. So what I say that you have to be a little cautious, don't go by what the people say from the outside, because they have to sell their planting material. What happened in the case of floriculture industry initially to start with? Government gave them major focus. Many of the youth from Israel and other places, even from the Netherlands, they sold their greenhouses and plants and they ran away when the production started. So we should not make that mistake in future. So while importing the variety, you should be careful that which variety we really need here in our country, and are we bringing the varieties free of the disease and pests. There it is very, very important. Sometimes for our sake we may bring illegally, but that may cause a serious problem in our country in due course of time. Many of the variety viruses we have introduced through the planting material, even in case of the banana. So that's why we are more strict with respect to the sanitary and phytosanitary system in the case of importing. So we have to take care of that. And then of course many of other issues have been talked about here. But I can assure you again, I will join you, and if there are any points which requires to be addressed appropriately, definitely I will. And I have the Confederation of Horticulture Association of India. After I retired as a Deputy Director General of Horticulture in ICR, after serving as a Vice Chancellor, serving as a Horticulture Commissioner, I thought that I should continue my service. Earlier it was paid by the government, but today I am not being paid by anyone. So I continue on my own to serve the people, to provide the solutions to the problem wherever it is there. So anyone of you are interested, you can send me the mail. If I can address some of the issues, definitely I will be happy to address, and that way we will continue to grow. Morning itself I said this media today, they had done excellent job, and again I compliment them. I have seen their journey since they started in 1976 perhaps, but they came in my contact in the 98, and thereafter I have seen that they have moved very well, and maybe that they are doing their own business, but in doing business they have promoted many of you. Suppose somebody is awarded here, so he gets promoted, he is motivated. Two people, they come together, one-to-one discussion is there, so some business will take place. So that is their role, and they have played very well. They have also brought out the magazines, various magazines, including they started with floriculture and they continue with that. And both the brothers are working very hard, and again I compliment them and hope that they will continue. Morning I saw the discussion was there that our products are not branded well in the outside. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, because once you take the good product, it is well. Now, for example is taken the grapes. You see, if some grape variety has been rejected in UK market, that has been two issues are there. One is they are overnight exporters. It means they pick up from the market and export. So many times that type of the bad quality that is rejected. Or second time happens the competition. If somebody has traded with you, made that yes, I will take on this rate, and if you find that from Chile it is coming at the cheaper rate, then also they pay to that inspectors, phytosanitary inspectors, and they say that your product is also. So these are some of the trade politics. So, but our products are doing well. I have seen that majority of the mango pulp goes only from India. Majority, either it is Coca-Cola or it is Pepsi, they are all taking money from here. And now we have completely standardized. Your banana is highly competitive. Your pomegranate is highly competitive, but somebody simply takes without the sanitary and phytosanitary system, without identifying that what market needs, then sometimes it may get rejected. So always feel that your quality are good. There is no doubt, only it has to be produced in the manner, just like in banana. Earlier morning also I said, earlier history of banana export, you see, always we failed. Always, and we brought the bad name, the Indian banana is not good. But things are changing now. We are being accepted because our exporters are also becoming very careful, that starting from the beginning they take care of their banana plants, and so they are getting in the better market. And now we see this Dole was doing in the Sri Lanka, and now we may have the still better market because Sri Lanka is disturbed. So the people may, because Sri Lanka was producing banana at cheaper rate compared to ours, so they moved to there. Maybe that now situation have changed. So that all these things, morning also I said, that many things will be emerging, and if we are dynamic, we will take care of that, and then definitely we can grow well. So thank you very much once again to organizer and also to all of you. I don't come in time because many of you have to go back home. So thank you very much. See you again tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Doctor. With that, we come to an end of day one, and tomorrow we shall see you sharp at 10 a.m. with another round of conference discussions, keynote sessions being delivered. Thank you. See you.